to not be able to do that, right? Because the casting is where the magic's actually invoked.
So what is the point you're trying to make? I
That
guess.
caster, if it works that way and you can't assist in casting, then there is no reason for why. I mean, then there is. You should not be able. The assistant should not be able to have any magical sway over the construct at all. Like there would be no
Uh,
connection.
okay, I agree.
But if they can assist in casting, then they should be able to.
Which they
So
can't.
if you can't do that, then that would work that way. Yes.
So what's the point you're trying to make here?
I was agreeing with you guys, and you guys kept questioning me. So
Well, you weren't really wording it like an agreement. There.
Yeah, and going back to the whole tricking a construct thing with how the whole it needs to be a verbal command type thing.
well, if you're just listening to what I was saying, like
I mean, so a magical link. That's how you want to do it. A magical link, but it's verbal.
magical links, so I think we're pretty concrete on that, Daniel. I think Myrtle and I
Okay.
have kind of
Okay,
said that is how that
and
works.
it should be
And
verbal.
and I was agreeing
Well,
with you
yeah.
by giving examples of how I believe that constructs the what makes you magically linked isn't necessarily what who channeled it, is who casted it. And I
Okay.
don't believe you can assist on casting. Is that
No, you
correct, Daniel?
cannot. You cannot assist on
So in
casting.
that case, it because I was just giving an example, like when all you're doing when channeling is just pulling up energy. So like the
Yes.
only thing that matters is the cast for the spell to be connected to you.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, I agree. For sure.
So in that case, a construct can only have one person connected to it. So what I was saying, with that reasoning, I would not be able to, um, I would not be able to have what do you call it? I would not be able to like
100% complete
assist
control.
in. Yes, there would always be a link to the caster,
Yes, and
but I could.
okay, and
Although I don't necessarily agree
No,
that, I don't necessarily agree that I couldn't take full control over it. It would only be until someone like that could be a perfect replica of me could come on in, because there's no way for it to distinguish past that
okay,
initial. So
fine, and I sort of agree. I've got an alternative, Tim. Why don't you just like get an item that increases your endurance, like a magical item,
yeah,
are those common?
and cast a spell yourself? They're not common, but like you're talking about potentially hiring. Like it's going to be cheaper than what you're doing.
yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, no, if that's possible, like I don't normally jump to immediately get a magic item that solves all
Okay,
my
what?
problems, because
Okay,
I don't think
go
those
to a
exist in this
potion.
world.
Jump to
Without
a potion.
Or potion, yes.
I think potions are a
That
lot more
increases your
common.
endurance.
I think they'd be a lot more common. The buff would
yes.
actually be bigger, but it would be limited to a time.
Yeah, the
What
magic
is
item
like
would.
what is like how much would a potion of endurance even give? Curious actually.
I'd
20
say it gives
maybe?
like a +20. Yeah.
Well, let's look. They actually have rules in the Winds of Magic.
I don't know if they have a potion of endurance in the Winds of Magic.
Well, we can use
Unless,
things like that are close to at least.
yeah, hopefully.
Alchemy.
Let's see.
What's the difference
Plus
in
is
alchemy and high alchemy?
a lot of these are giving us cells rather than
High
tens.
alchemy, I'm pretty sure is like the non-magical way of turning metals into gold, and then high alchemy is using magic with it.
Okay. Here's a potion list.
Okay. Let's see. Potion of Fortune allows the drinker to make a easy augury test using their intelligence if they do not possess the augury skill.
Where is this?
That's Potion of Fortune 163.
163.
That's the only one that actually says it gives like plus. Everything else gives SL.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good like.
So I wouldn't be able to do that because that wouldn't help at all.
Oh,
Well, so the SL wouldn't help, but I think there's an argument for to homebrew a potion that gives you endurance, right?
yeah, I agree.
I mean, I think it would just be SL bonuses, right? It seems like potions aren't supposed to give bonuses to stats to that degree.
But they do right there in
For
the augury
auguries?
skill. Yeah.
That's like very specific.
Sure.
Like
My
auguries
thing is,
can't
I think the
function like
reason
without it.
without what?
Like, so auguries are I've used them before. They're like reading the future. You just need to succeed the rule. Giving SLs wouldn't really matter. So in that
suppose.
instance, it's not like a stat. It is specifically because endurance is a stat that relates to other things. Auguries is a very specific thing you're trying to do, and it only works if you have like bonuses, right?
To me, I think the reason they've got it specified as SLs is because SLs are stronger than bonuses.
In the sense that you can scale them higher, yes, but it doesn't necessarily make it like successful.
That's
Um,
true.
So there's trade-offs, but every specific example of like first consume alcohol, channeling tests, right? Um, they all rely on like
My
specific
my
skills.
point is, I think
that's
the
not
augury
based.
thing, to me, speaks to the fact that it should be possible.
No,
Like, I don't really see
disagree.
any reason it shouldn't be possible.
Everything. Okay,
Every other instance, sure,
but
but
like
it's
that
not
would
like they
imply
have
that
like a
everything
ton of
can
instances.
They have a bunch for like I guess let's see. They have one for
They have
drinking alcohol. They have
one for
one for
strength and
channeling.
toughness.
They have one for strength and toughness. All of those are specific skills.
You say drinking alcohol?
Yes.
Okay, you're saying
Bonus
all those are
SLs for
specific
bonus
skills?
SLs for drinking alcohol.
Devunch's friend.
Plus 3 SL bonus to any consume alcohol test. That's useless.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think that one should. Fuck. Yeah, I think that, to me, that makes me think that they were really not. Because otherwise they would have done the same for augury, right? Which is you get.
So how does the original consume alcohol work in the book? Because I think it's
Oh
probably
yeah,
different
good
than what we're
question.
using.
Have we changed it? Yeah, have we changed it?
I
Josh
think,
has changed alcohol. I do know that.
I think if you, I can't remember. You guys look it up. But
Let's take a look. I'll look in the big.
I'll look for it.
is a plus 22 endurance test really that crazy?
So skills,
Yeah.
talent, skills. You see that as if like think about like a wizard getting plus 12 to 20.
Yeah, no,
channeling.
it's
like
if you succeed, nothing happens. Like nothing happens to you for being drunk.
then that means that they just poorly designed it as always.
Yeah. So
We're like
I
the
do
biggest
think
critics of this book. It's just
well,
we're
these
constantly
books
debating.
have problems. My point is,
Yeah.
I don't think like thematically you're providing. Like I don't see any reason that thematically it wouldn't work, right? Either way, you're giving bonuses to a skill, and the consume alcohol one should fucking. Let's just change that to plus 10s, right? Like, what's the point of a potion existing that does not help you whatsoever?
Yeah, actually
Uh,
doesn't help you whatsoever.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh, it does matter.
How?
So after you become drunk, it's like a sober thing. After you become drunk, you have to every hour you'd make a challenging consume alcohol test, and then the effects of it, being drunk will wear off after 10 minus SL hours. So
I
it does
see.
matter.
So you drink this before you get drunk.
No, you drink it after you
So
get drunk. And
it doesn't help
makes,
with. So it's like a.
it's an after the fact. Like helps you get
Yeah.
sober
No,
faster.
no. You drink it before you get drunk, because who the fuck is going to be thinking about drinking this after they're drunk?
You
It's
give it to
true.
someone, or like you're someone that's like has like a pretty bad. Like,
No, because you'll be too drunk to like think of drinking it.
Exactly.
It lasts for hours too.
then
It
you
So.
have
lasts-
someone give it to you that's not.
Yeah, I
like,
think this is for someone who is like they've got something to do in the morning, but they want to have a good night out. They give this a good drink, and then
Yeah.
they get wasted, but are fine when they wake up.
And then you get another at the end for an average for a challenging consume alcohol test, and then you gain a hangover. You now get a hangover. Is which is a okay. You now gain a hangover, which is which is an T condition that's weirdly worded that cannot be removed for 5 minus SL hours. So essentially, yeah, you also like on top of that you can treat hangovers with it.
I suppose. How much does it cost?
They don't cost much. It costs 5 gold.
And
That's
then we have adjusted
what do you
prices.
mean, not much?
So yeah, I always am
That's-
concerned. Yeah, it's not
That's
much.
gonna be insane. No, that's gonna be a lot. What? 5 gold base book. When we convert it to hours, isn't it gonna get more expensive?
It is,
It's
yeah.
gonna get like 15 gold, I think, around there.
Yeah. So it's basically like a sober potion for the rich, probably.
That's what I'm
I
thinking. Yeah.
suppose,
There is a practical
but
use for it.
I still don't see. I still think that thematically, there's not an issue with creating one that gives you endurance.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
Isn't you're right, but it would only be SL bonuses.
No, I don't. No, that's not.
I'm so confused on why that's like this just doesn't make sense to me.
So
Like every
because they've
stat
literally done it with the augury thing.
That's a bad example. Like give any
It's a-
stat thing. Like if it's an intelligence
Okay.
test, auguries are intelligence tests, then sure. But like auguries is a specific like thing you're rolling for.
I mean, to me, I think when they were designing the potions, they were like, should we give them +10s or plus SLs? And I just do SLs. And then when they were designing augury, they were like, wait a minute, SLs don't help.
But
Uh,
everything else that helps with SL, like
See if
So,
Like,
think about it.
endurance
Think about
goes
it like
further
in
than-
world as well, not just
Okay, no.
mechanics, but think about it in world.
oh my god.
Is there any reason realistically that it doesn't make sense?
Okay, so yes, it does, because you're not just only going to use this to make constructs. Maybe if
What
this
do you
is the
mean?
only use for constructs, then sure. But there are so many more uses for endurance than just this.
No, I mean what? I mean like, is there any reason that like a potion wouldn't be able to give you +10s to endurance?
Because every potion listed that it gives a specific skill.
And I'm saying about
Says
in world, not meta.
we
In
have
world, if a potion is,
I mean, potions.
if a potion is able,
you're basically saying what can't magic do? I mean, like your answer is yes. Potions do literally anything you want them to because they're like whatever you want them to be.
like it gives me, if it can give me flight, if it can, well, that's a trait, I suppose. But if it, like augury is a skill again, if it's giving me bonuses to the skill, your argument is, but
1 sec. I go to the augury
but
tab.
it'd be useless to give SLs. Okay, but then wouldn't the spell just not exist? Like, wouldn't the potion just not exist? Rather? Like, they could have just not made the augury potion if potions only give SLs. But they chose to make the augury potion.
Okay, this is under the presumption that you're making a construct and that's all you're going to do with it.
No.
no, not true. Not true at
Because
all.
like, what are you going to use an augury skill outside of like doing the one thing it does?
What?
I don't see what? I don't think
Well,
that
endurance
matters.
is a broad thing, where like it can
Endurance
be
is
used
a
for
broad
many different
thing.
things. Augury is like a very specific subclass.
Yeah, that's kind of. I don't see how that's conflicting though.
Okay, I think I have to be done.
So
Oh my
for the
God.
record, Tim, before you take that attitude, me and Daniel both agree on it and on what we're saying.
No, I
Like,
know, I'm aware.
You're the odd one out.
No, I'm aware. I'm aware.
I
Which is why it's even more frustrating.
I really want to like understand your thought process. Like I do.
It doesn't feel like it.
But just repeat
But-
it again for me, please.
Okay, I will try my best to articulate it in a way that makes sense. So, these skills are skills within, like, within the career, within like all the careers that have multiple uses outside of, that have multiple uses in what they're trying to accomplish, right? Like strength, toughness,
Yes.
may that be alcohol, whatever it might be. Now, it makes sense to give them SL bonuses because it shouldn't like it increases like how much you recover once you're recovering, right?
For specifically the drink alcohol.
Because there is a difference between SL and there's a difference between pluses. Pluses are flat bonuses; they make it just easier to succeed. SL only work on success. Now, for auguries, if they have a flat like +10 or whatever they're giving, that would only make sense for auguries because auguries, there's no rules anywhere that care about SL. For every other test you make, you are making it with the SL requirements. You need SL. For auguries, you just care about succeeding the roll once. and then after that, it's determined by however you're running Auguries. So you have like 3 different examples, right? So for the sake
So-
of Auguries, it makes sense to have pluses, while for everything else being so nuanced and dependent on the success levels, they just make it a success level test.
Okay, except for the potency drought, on top of giving SLs, also gives you 2 strength and toughness.
Let's see. Where's that? What page is potions on again? Stage.
163 is this one. The drinker's strength and toughness bonuses are increased. You're getting pluses to your bonuses, and plus 2 SL.
Potion.
Let's think about that.
Okay, potency drought. Is this the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drinker infuses strength and vigor. The drinker's strength and toughness bonuses are increased by 2, and they gain plus
And
2
they
SL.
get and
to
they get
strength or
bonus
toughness.
SLs.
Yeah, I mean it's like increasing their stat by 2 for the duration. It's not like pluses to the roll, and then the pluses to the roll are the SL themselves.
Okay, so the difference is for to illustrate my understanding of your perspective, augury only applies to one specific skill.
It's a very
Everything else-
specialized skill.
One specific skill. That gets so to you, if you're gaining plus 10, for instance, it should be to a specific skill, not something broad.
So no, for auguries you can't have plus SL because it doesn't do anything.
So again, why would they just not if they have the rule that you only gain SLs from potions, why would they include the augury potion at all?
Because it makes sense for there to be an augury potion.
And why
potion
does
that
it not make sense for there to be an endurance potion?
There should be an endurance potion. I agree with you. It should be SL based.
I don't necessarily think that needs to be true.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going to disagree.
Because again, they could have just not made the augury potion whatsoever. There are other rules.
Another thing, okay, so think about it mechanic wise. Like, a big thing is with auguries, like your SLs do not matter. When it comes
Yes, I'm aware.
to literally any other stat, that every stat that they've mentioned has SL bonuses, cares about the SLs you get. Those are the ones that
Depending
get
on the
SL'd.
circumstance. They also have instances where you just pass or
Yes,
fail.
no, that's why I'm saying specifically, like you're looking at the construct thing to literally like this is
no,
way
I'm
better
not
than just
thinking
for
of it just when it
constructs.
comes to construct. Yeah, it is, but like the plus SL thing is also like that's not for one
Okay.
specific instance. There's a broad amount of.
I would like to interject and say I disagree, Tim, about your like idea that SLs do not do anything for augury tests. Base book and any test having higher SLs will typically make it even better, right? Just because it doesn't say in the specific
Wait, SLs
auguries.
do affect augury. What do you mean?
Hold up.
There's literally an SL table for them.
Oh, they do. Hold up. That is weird. Because there's like different rules you could use. It was really weird.
Okay,
how
no,
they worked.
no. So all three, I think, matter with SLs, right? If you have a marginal success and you have an astounding success for an augury, I think you will get more in-depth or
No,
more
to be
plot
to be
points.
clear, Daniel, rules as written, there are 2 different rules. There are dramatic tests and standard tests. SLs only matter for dramatic tests.
And would you not consider this to be a dramatic test?
Well, I mean, it is in the book, but there is a difference, right? If so, my thing is, I to be blunt, Tim was wrong about SLs not mattering for auguries.
Yeah, off the bat. Yeah.
I was wrong.
From what I'm
yes.
looking at.
Yes, I'm seeing
Um,
that now.
But that putting that aside, were Tim correct, he would like. I do see the argument that he's making, but I also don't thematically, like in world, I don't see a problem with gaining endurance because endurance is essentially it's a physical aspect to me.
It is. No, it is.
I think it makes sense for a potion to increase your. Like I don't see for endurance specifically, like maybe not weapon skill, but endurance. In fact, even now I can't see weapon skill. Like, how are you getting more skilled with a weapon?
See, because pluses imply that you're better at something. SLs imply that you like can use more out of it. You can do more out of it, right?
I think they sort of imply similar things.
I
Or
think
so
uh,
you're right in that they've, but to me, it's just a decision that they made to make it SLs. I don't think it's really that deep. Regardless, SL's matting for augury. Does that change your opinion in any way?
It changes it a little bit. I still think Auguries is a specific skill. I am wrong about that one point. It is just weird. With how they have it written, they imply that like Auguries are the only thing that can get it, like because everything else is just strictly pluses, and they never give pluses to anything else. They either give it to the base stat itself, or they give it to
SLs.
SLs.
It always gives SLs.
They don't ever give pluses, which is a big indicator that they're not meant to give pluses, because pluses are supposed to be like how proficient you are at doing something, while SLs are more like once you achieve it, how well do you achieve? It's kind of
My thing with
weird way to
endurance, I don't think it has like, despite it being called a skill, I don't think it has like a. I guess to some degree it does have a skill. No, it's not like a skill though. It's not like something you're thinking about. It's something you build up. Right? It's endurance. It's there's not like a thinking aspect to me, or a learning aspect that applies to endurance. There's a training aspect, but not a learning aspect. Anyways, God,
no,
do you think Josh is gonna join soon?
yeah, I think Josh is going to join. He's gonna wake up at like 5 in the morning again. But no, I think I agree with Moto. I think there should be a plus like 20 to that. I don't see why not.
And either way, I think there should still be a magical artifact that does it if you wanted to get like a ring or something.
Definitely, you could probably get a necklace or something that gives you plus 10 or something. Plus 10 toughness even. Not even endurance, just plus 10 toughness.
Why are we solving Tim's problems for him?
Yeah,
Just
well,
No, we're
let him
not solving
deal with it.
problems. We're trying to figure out how it works, so we know actually how to go through with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because if there wasn't any rules, it's just whatever we think of on the spot, which doesn't seem very.
That's literally that's how that works though. That is how these games work. Do you want to know something, Tim? Interesting that I learned.
What?
Something like only there's like a study done on the internet. Something like 20% of people that play D&D actually know its rules. The rest just don't know the rules at all. And when I say at all, I mean like they don't even know like the characteristics. They barely know the classes.
I mean, even we use
Because
very skewed rules.
no, that's not what I mean. I don't mean that they make up their own rules. I mean they straight up don't know them, right?
Jeez.
They play Dungeons and Dragons, and they've played it past like 2021 for a major majority of them, and they straight up don't know any of the rules. The reason is because it turns out a majority of the people that play tabletop RPG only like the DM knows the rules. Everyone else just doesn't care,
Oh yeah.
right? Like you just say what you want your character to do, and then the DM just tells you what to roll, and only the DM needs to know the rules.
Yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
the other
to me. I
people
would
just
hate playing
don't
like that.
I
do not even give a shit. It's kind of, I guess it's, yeah, I don't know. They treat it like playing a board game more so, like
I-
Monopoly, and he's your banker.
I feel like Warhammer heavily incentivizes everyone to know the rules.
You have to. This is for D&D.
Yeah. Which is
For
another
Warhammer, it's
reason why Warhammer is better, just saying.
true.
I don't think it's better if we
Well, I
constantly
think
have to do this.
I would
Well, I
rather
mean-
do this than have no like not that many details at all. Like the fact you cannot block a weapon with your own weapon in D&D will forever have me hate fucking melee.
Yeah,
It's
that's really
retarded.
annoying to me as well.
It's retarded.
I mean, that's how they flavor AC is like you're blocking it with your weapon or
Okay,
whatever.
a barbarian. Why can't
But the weapon doesn't matter. Like it doesn't give you AC.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it doesn't.
I
I know it's silly.
It's really stupid. I hate it so much.
But that's sort of, to some degree, that's like a benefit of it. To me, if you're really, really into TTRPGs, systems that force you to look at them, like Warhammer, are going to be ones that you prefer as a player. Maybe not. You know, maybe you'll prefer the D&D. There's, anyways, but like I appreciate the fact that there's a system like Dungeons and Dragons where you just don't need to know. You can just be like a dopey little like hee. Like they didn't know what saving throws were.
Jeez.
Oh, that's fine.
Apparently,
even played D&D and
multiple people apparently when they were asked what stats there were in D&D, this is the funniest fucking one. Multiple people, enough to be noted, manually typed in the stat dwarf.
Dwarf?
Yes, like strength, toughness, dwarf.
That is wow.
Because I don't think they knew about their their characteristics at all. They were like, well, I'm a dwarf,
In
so
Warhammer?
I had dwarf. No, this is talking about D&D.
Well, you mean Constitution then?
No, what? Oh, yeah, sure. Not toughness, constitution. It threw me off guard. Yes, you're right.
I hate Constitution as well.
I thought you meant constitution instead of dwarf. I'm like, what?
No.
Like, no, dwarf is completely wrong, Tim. There's no alternative for it.
There's elf, there's human. You could like.
Yeah. Well, that was another thing people were putting in. They were putting in like the racer playing as their class.
Yeah.
Because they're like, what do you want to be? Like, here's how I
Is
mentioned.
this why session
going,
0 is
right?
important?
I mean,
You go to your DM and you're like, and the DM's like, hey, what do you want to be? And you're like,
hit-
I want to
hit-
be an
hit-
elf
hit it.
archer.
Hit-
And then they just fill in your character sheet for you.
With the dwarf skill.
Yeah.
Hey Tim, do you want to know what might make
Yeah.
sense for your character? Weird root.
What is that? Oh, is that what does that do?
Page 47.
Can you read it out?
Yeah, I can read it out. Weird root is chewed, bringing a sense of euphoria and pleasant hallucinations, which some suggest may be connected to Azir. A dose gives +10 to
Yes.
toughness and willpower tests, but a penalty of -10 to agility, initiative, and intelligence tests.
That'd be cool, actually.
Active when chewed plus duration. Active when chewed plus an additional 1d10 times minutes. Most folk who chew on weird root know how to ignore these visions they see. They are famously unreliable.
What was it giving you negatives on?
It's giving you negatives on agility, initiative, and intelligence. So
Okay, so that doesn't matter. I was worried about willpower. So intelligence is like rough, but
Ex-
realistically, you're going to have enough bonuses
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
that it's
so
impossible to fail.
so there's something for you, Tim. If you ever want to use
What page is it on?
47 weird root.
That doesn't even sound hard to get. It's just a root.
No, it's not hard to get. It's just weird root.
You could probably stack that with a magic item. I don't think that would stack with a potion. I bet the potion would have weird root in it. I bet the potion could have a stronger effect. Or maybe less negatives.
Let's see.
It actually gives +10 to toughness and willpower, so it's just the
I
2 stats I need.
Just said that. I just said that.
Yeah. No, I know. I didn't hear the toughness
How
part.
much does
I heard
that
the willpower.
cost?
I
I
heard
didn't hear the
toughness
toughness
actually.
part either.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry, no, I heard toughness. I didn't hear willpower.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, I flipped it around too. I didn't hear the willpower. I just heard toughness.
it
It
doesn't.
does affect it. It does. Yeah.
Who
How
How
cares
much does it
about
cost, Daniel?
intelligence?
How much does it cost, Daniel?
Wait, just 1d10 times minutes?
Yes,
Oh, this is actually
How much,
really
that's-
how much does it cost, Daniel?
It doesn't say.
Okay. Jesus.
Jeez.
You forever to say that.
Tim's talking constantly.
You can just say alongside what he's saying. You can say it doesn't say.
No, it feels
Right?
weird.
You've got to stop being a
feels
subby
weird.
little baka.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But yeah, there you are, Tim.
Thank you. That's a good. I think that's a good solution.
I still think you should get something alongside of that. Again, you're saving a whole lot of money by not hiring someone in this instance, or just hiring them
Yeah.
to like assist you. And then you'd gain
I would
let's
have to
say
find a.
an alchemist makes a weird root potion. The potion has diluted the diluted
No,
the
that's.
effects.
I
or
think
made
that
it
would.
better.
Okay. I could.
So
I could
plus-
see that. Like maybe
plus
they,
20
like the
endurance
alchemist
from
like
the
took the,
potion.
the property, the weird root, and like amplified it, right?
Mhm.
Like I could see that, and then in that case, it would increase the toughness and willpower, and decrease agility and initiative. I could see that being a possibility.
Not an endurance potion though.
No, it would not be an endurance potion.
Yeah, it'd be even better.
Maybe you. Who knows? Maybe you could.
This madcap
Again,
mushrooms. Madcap
That
mushrooms.
plus a magic item. How are you gonna fail?
Yeah, that's actually really good. I'm gonna take a snipping tool of this.
Wow, Daniel, thank you so
Jesus,
much.
this
no,
this
no
fucking
problem, Tim.
Thank you, thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate it.
Daniel,
I did say
the
thank you. a
cum is
couple
in your
times, but
belly.
say it
Yeah,
again.
he did. Daniel, the cum is in your belly.
I don't care if you think one thank you is enough for this like an hour-long talk. No, one thank you is not enough.
Daniel, you're acting like we haven't been. Have you thanked me?
No, you done.
Like
I need
I'm a part
thanking
of this
as well.
conversation too. Where's my things?
Yeah, where's his thanks, Tim?
No, I mean, I think
Here's
like, I have to
Nancy.
thank you to. I said thank you after you guys help me out. Like I try to be
Unfortunately.
polite about it.
Wait.
Uh,
Son of a bitch. Never mind.
do pluses in my thing. We're about to find out. I can. Okay, I'm gonna there. Yeah, that solves. Yeah, I have to ask someone to make a potion, like a weird root potion.
You can buy it.
I'd imagine they've probably already got them.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
a more potent, because like the weird root is like a chewing thing. I'm sure they have like more potent versions of it.
And I bet gaining strength and toughness is something that.
I
be
mean,
quite profitable.
It gives
as
it
a
gives
skill.
apparently pleasant hallucinations, although they're not to be trusted. So.
Yeah. Also, if you really care, Tim, there is a Lore of Beasts spell that gives plus 20 toughness to if you care to learn it.
You could get that. Well, learn it, or that could be the one that you have as an item. Right? Can't you? Isn't
no,
one of the things we're doing for items is that they'd be like you could
like
theoretically
bound
have
spells? Yes, bound spells.
Bound spells are a thing? How does that work?
Bind a spell to an item, and then you can cast that spell from the item.
Isn't that just what power stones are?
Yeah, that's a power stone, Daniel. No, I was
No,
talking
but
about like where the item is enchanted with the effect of the
I mean, I could see
like
that
it's
too. But,
essentially
like what I was talking about bound spells though is more like the Ruby Ring of Ruin, right? That's basically a bound spell to a ring.
Oh, true. And that's
You
got
can-
multiple uses.
That does have
Wait,
multiple
I think that's
uses.
in the book. I think that's in Archives too,
Archives
isn't it?
2, yes.
And that's also in
How-
Total War, by the way.
How does it go? What does it do?
So Ruby Ring of Ruin gives you 3 uses of the Great Fires of Uzu spell.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it total or is it like per?
It's a per day.
Surely
Okay.
that must be a very rare artifact, right?
It-
Mm,
I would
what-
okay. I think obviously Total War Warhammer is a different thing. Because that uses more like the Fireball spell. This is different. Great Fires of Azul is not just a normal fireball. So I would consider it to be a little. I would consider it to be rare, but not so much where you couldn't find one. I think you could.
Yeah.
You might need to go through down some back alley routes, maybe. But
It does sound cheaper than doing what I was going to do before and more ethical.
yeah, like
So-
here it is. The Ruby Ring of Ruin is a type of spell ring which can be used to cast the Great Fires of Azul from the Lore of Fire. Unlike normal spell rings, a Ruby Ring of Ruin can be used 3 times during any 24-hour period.
Yeah, that
Okay.
it's also not very rare. There's only 4 different magical ring effects because they're super lazy.
Yeah.
So apparently a fourth of all magical rings is a Ruby Ring of Ruin.
Yeah,
this is just one guy that's making them.
Obviously, we
He
can
just
make.
makes a fuck ton of.
I think you can bind. So I think you
'Cause,
can
like,
bind a
Matsumo's
lot.
saying it.
I think you can bind a lot of spells to rings.
Well,
I-
yeah, but then also there's like Seed of Rebirth. Rebirth gives you regenerate just constantly.
yeah, like
Crazy.
Like I think you can have a. You can even find magical artifacts that just have the effect of a spell constantly applied to it,
no, I
That's
no,
or
I
to, to whoever's wearing it.
no, I
That's
agree.
Mostly, like,
that's for the
depending on
record.
the
I have
spell.
one of those too.
That's wait,
Actually-
that must be so strong. Holy smokes!
My character has one that makes me immune to non-magical fire damage, and it gives me ward 9 against magical fire damage, which turned out
Oh,
to be
wow.
useless because I also double my toughness against fire damage from rolling on the arcane marks table.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. But yeah, there you are, Tim. There's your solutions.
Sweet. But we still need to figure out the. Oh yeah, I can do it myself then. That solves everything. Sweet.
You've got plenty of ways to get more toughness.
Also, yeah, no. In that case, with the amount of ways to get toughness, like artificially, I think it's fine. Like honestly, like
Well,
a
now
wizard-
now there's an argument for nerfing it again but in a different way.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's the same kind of problem where it's like obviously prep is
It's
something
never
that
going to be
anyone can
perfect,
do.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Like prep is just like it's just the prep side of things. Like they're making the spell designed for like people that like
how-
aren't doing all this prep, but like
how I see it is like a the spell construct,
Like
the
an
whole idea
adjustment,
of
yeah.
constructs. The whole idea of constructs is a very good faith of the player not going to
Yeah.
abuse it to an obscene
I
degree.
think as a DM I would start to penalize them like socially if I were to run into that situation.
Well, I think they
Sure,
should
but
all.
like, what if they've got it stored in like a, if they got it outside of the public eye? I guess
It's
then
like
it's
the-
not very useful for them.
Yeah, it's like the necromancer problem where it's like people can. It's like what happened in Daniel's campaign. Like eventually, like someone's gonna hear or see about it, and it's
By
like
the way,
starts to
this
spread.
is the Laura Beast spell, Hunter's Hide.
For my construct, I already imagined that it would just never operate within the city.
No, it would have to be like outside the city. For sure.
Like maybe I don't know how. Again, I have a workshop. It's not my workshop, by the way. I don't own it. It's the college's.
Oh, we're gonna
the
I
have.
think
college
people
layering
would.
it.
So I did talk to Josh, and I did bring up that last year on the wheel, on the Christmas wheel, I got the vision of the future, visions of like the futures.
Oh
And
shit!
whatnot.
You reminded me. I got magical armor
Wait, what did I
on the
get?
wheel.
I can't remember. That's for yourselves to.
Wait! I got magical armor. I know that. Clutter has it in his inventory. He has magical armor. It doesn't. Again, I asked Josh, "Can I cash this in later?" And he said I
What
could.
did I get?
I
That
don't
is for
remember.
you to that everyone
Yeah.
for themselves. But so the little glimpse of the future I got was there's an attack coming, as we already know, but it's not just to the island. It looks like it's coming to all of Marienburg.
It's coming all over Marienburg's face and back.
Yeah, exactly.
Jesus.
So I've got a lot of planning to do.
Oh shoot! I have to figure out what it was. Did I get any? I need to remember what I got. Because I'm not sure if I turned it in already or not. It's so sad if I lost what I got on the wheel. If that
I
happens,
mean, maybe
can I
you
respin?
maybe a
Or
theory
what I
No.
got?
gained it. Because like, what if you already gained it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I was looking at the notes, and the last thing that was mentioned was 12/30/2025. So it would have to be in my inventory already.
Theoretically, unless it's you could also get like stat things or
Yeah,
like
exactly.
what if you got
Well,
like a fortune point, not fortune, like a resilience point or something like that.
I can check actually, because I know I didn't. If I got a fate point, there wouldn't be anything that I got. Let me take a look.
Man, Josh is about to wake up and clear everything up.
Nice.
Is
You
Josh
actually
gonna
gonna
join
get on?
soon?
Just gonna join. soon.
No.
Wait,
How would he? Why would he wake up now, Daniel?
Because it's just he said he was coming in half an hour, and it's been half an hour now.
That's true. Yeah, it's almost been half an hour. So what are your thoughts on magical armor?
What would you
Um,
want for that?
God, could I just put armor points on my fucking elaborate robes? Huh?
I mean, if that's what you want to do, I would allow it.
Maybe I
Well, I'm
got a
thinking about
resilience
it.
point.
What, sorry, Tim?
I have no clue what.
What did you say,
I think I
Tim?
got a resilient. I'm pretty sure I got a resilience point. Maybe.
You probably did. If you have a resilience point, you probably did.
Yeah.
Here's my point. Well, here's my thought process. Right. Elaborate robes. So magical armor. I don't want to wear armor because it gives me negatives. So what if I had armor that doesn't give me negatives? Well, that's just the elaborate robes, but with AC, right?
Yeah. I
Wait,
I
how would
think
you?
that's fine.
That's
It's
What?
magically enchanted. It's magical.
yeah. So the robes are like a finely whole, like processed, even like like the fabrics are specifically chosen, like in the book to.
Ah, yes, but you see here, Tim. Actually, wizards already include a whole bunch of iron in the shit they wear. I don't think there's a huge stretch that I've included enough iron that my robes grant me some AC.
I don't think that they should. I think Lord Metal should be the only one. Or maybe
I mean,
Lord Beasts could be specifically say that they can also wear certain armor.
I mean, you could. I mean,
this is magical armor. It's not standard armor. It's magic. It's enchanted.
so how would I see it?
I mean, yes, magic solves everything, but there has to be some like limits, surely, right?
No, there doesn't.
Oh yeah. Why? Yeah, why would there have to be?
Why does there have to be limits?
To make sure the system doesn't just you can't do anything you want whenever you want.
You Tim, you can make a flying familiar that's monstrous and breathes fire. What the?
Like
You can
You
make
can
a
you can make a dragon.
You can make a dragon. What do you mean?
Okay, so then in that case, should I just be able to like do the same thing for all my lures?
What do you mean the same thing?
Should I just be able to have like armor like on my robe?
If it's magical,
Yeah. Okay.
So
So
who's making these? Like, why don't more wizards
magicians
wear
that-
these?
they
Like,
Because
why
they're
aren't these not-
expensive, probably.
It's probably
Okay, but
So,
wizards we've already
elaborate
covered this
robes are
rich.
already super expensive, and then this is more expensive elaborate robes.
But then why aren't people wearing this?
And
in
not
battle?
only are they expensive, but they're also
we're
It's
there's
like the
also,
construct thing. It's like, why isn't everyone doing this then?
We're
Like, if
repeating.
you have the money,
because
then
it's
do
hard
it.
to do.
Okay, and this is actually hard to do, unlike constructs. This is actually hard to do. Like you've
More
read the
people would be
rules.
wearing it. You would see people wearing these if they were common.
Murdo, you've read the rules on making items,
What do you mean
right?
common? Where are you getting common from?
Oh my god!
I'm not buying this at a store. I rolled it on a metagame table.
That is true as well. Like, let him enjoy his reward, kind of thing. I don't think it's going to be a lot of armor points either. I'd say like 2 or 3, by the way.
That's absurd. I would have said 1.
2 or 3 is great. I would have said 2, maybe 1 or 2.
I mean,
I wouldn't have said
I would've
3.
said
That's
1.
plate armor.
okay.
Oh,
so
for the
2.
record, it doesn't actually. To be fair, it doesn't need to be that the armor itself is actually plated. It could just be enchanted to give AC.
I could see a robe set enchanted to give AC, but I don't
Yeah,
think
there
it
you
would be
go.
that much.
2 AC?
I'd say 1.
2 AC.
De-
There's spells that give you
Death-
way more than just
Death
2 AC.
magic can give you willpower bonus armor points.
But you're using magic, like
This is the same thing here. Enchantments, magic.
okay.
You see what
Is
I
it
mean?
The lower death robe, like I guess robes don't matter in that way, but
It doesn't matter if
Just
it's a
chilling.
lore of death robe. What does it matter?
okay. I suppose I could see an enchantment on the robes themselves to be
I mean,
maybe
doesn't
more
Azir get a spell that gives them plus SL armor points
like that? Yeah.
or something like that?
I think it depends on the flavoring, right? Like I don't think you're just going to be wearing like metal armor. Like your
No,
argument
okay.
initially was that
No, it'd have to
fire
be-
wizards have metal on them, so they
Okay,
should
no,
have
I no,
armor.
I
like
so here's the thing. I think that him not having metal armor and having magic armor is even better because
it
magic
is
armor,
stronger.
magic armor is just better than metal armor.
But thematically, I agree. It makes whole lot more sense to be enchanted
Mhm.
with
I
armor
agree.
points than it would be for it to be armor specifically enchanted. Like that's My original ideas was poor comparatively.
I can, I can definitely get down by that, especially with the sense of like imbuing things with spells. So
Yeah, I mean, look at this. You encase yourself in a crackling cage of sparkling electricity and Azir for the spell's duration of the game plus SL armor points to all locations. That's
Anyways, my worry is Josh is gonna be like, no, you have magical armor, not magical robes.
I would tell Josh, go fuck yourself. And I'm not kidding. I would just say, Josh, don't be stupid.
I
It's a,
mean,
it's
it
a,
did seem pretty
it's
cutthroat. And when we first wrote the rule, it was just kind of like
I
suck
don't.
to suck.
Okay.
I don't
you
think
get-
they have a magical clothes page on the
okay,
wheel. If he
but-
has one, then there's an
I mean,
argument.
Okay,
I
but
mean, I can definitely see Josh doing that. I mean, do you see like
Okay,
things he
but
put on
he-
some of the lists? Like it is just kind of you get what
Okay,
you get.
but here's
Maybe
the
he
thing.
did, but it depends on whether or
Here's
not
the
he
thing.
actually did.
He
though.
that
Or did
that
he?
wheel is just an alternative, well, not an alternate, but like a slightly modified my wheel, right? If a wizard rolled armor, enchanted armor, I think it's totally fair if their robes just got some enchantments. Boom, to give armor points. I'd totally allow that.
Actually, I wanted to give you +10 toughness.
Because the other way of doing it, he could, which I think would be a lot worse, which is this armor is now enchanted that actually you get 4 armor points and you don't suffer any miscasts or any negatives to casting actually.
Which is okay, because then I don't gain the bonuses too.
Just have it be like a normal wizard's robe that has an enchantment on it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think that's the right route. I think you're right about that.
Like if he tries to pull that silly
Tilted.
shit, you should just. Ugh. I think if Josh pulls that silly shit, I don't know. Tell him off. Tell him it's stupid.
I'll spank him. I will spank him. I want runic armor, actually. Alright, Josh. I want full Grombril. Runic armor.
God, is there anything else?
Honestly, thematically, I don't mind the idea of an armor that gives me that's like 4 armor and doesn't give me negatives. Dude, it's like I have an at-home robe, which is like my elaborate robes, and then I have like a to-go suit, which is the armor.
I mean, so I put so
And that would be
pers-
pretty tanky.
if I was a DM, I would allow either, but I would lean towards more so the elaborate robes with the armor points.
Because my thing I think the armor thing's like stronger, right?
Oh, definitely.
In my opinion, especially given the fact that I'm trying to be a melee combat mage, and one of the big negatives is that you can't wear armor, right?
Mhm.
Um. So
How so kind of how I see it is the most melee of all the wizard careers also has it kind of the worst because they have like the least amount of protection from their spells.
are you talking about actually or
Actually, like
beasts?
you don't get any armor points from
It is the
anything.
most destructive war.
Yeah,
It just you
it's
get so much
full
power.
combat. It gets no. The only benefits you get defensively are against fire.
Like, yeah, against fire. Yeah.
Like even Azir has more.
Azir has
Like Azir,
I think
if
Azir has
you
everything.
include like divination, it's got like 2 rolls, 2 that could theoretically help you with defense.
I mean, they have rules in the can'ts as well, I believe.
Also,
Yeah.
and then not to mention, Azir also has stuff that can help with magical darkness as well.
Yeah. Oh, I don't care about that.
I mean, we haven't really encountered it, but I think if we ever do, that's actually going to be one of the best spells. It's really good, in my opinion.
I see.
It's very situational, but very good in situation to sit good in.
That sounds like a grimoire spell.
Yeah, it's a good grimoire
Definitely a
spell to have.
grimoire spell, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't really care much about channeling, especially if I'm in combat. Don't get me wrong, channeling's like important, and I will be casting AoEs occasionally. But thematically, I'd rather not do that often.
I mean, okay. When you were saying like, "Oh, look at this rat," like, well, who cares if I kill a rat? Look at this. Look,
Yeah.
look at this picture. Yeah. Who cares if I kill a rat?
Okay. Counterpoint. Daniel,
Well,
like, you'd smash that person.
no, I just think it's funny. I don't give a shit. I think it's actually I think it's very interesting that your character is open to Warpstone because college
I'd
wizards
never
are
said that.
not to like to maybe using it at least,
Oh
right?
yeah, he is. To maybe, yeah.
Yeah, not saying he's actively looking for it, but maybe, right? Because a lot of college wizards are actively interested in Warpstone.
I mean, he's sort of a reckless old man, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I think it makes it very
And
interesting.
How many fate points do you have?
3.
That makes sense.
I paid 1 for familiar, which if I went back in time, I think maybe I'd pay the wound.
I think you should
But
pay the fate point.
yeah,
Yeah, I think 3 fate points, that's plenty still. I know it's also the
I agree.
rerolls,
I
but
agree. Yeah, the rerolls is like the big thing. My thing is, I think gaining wounds next time we get an endeavor period, if I wanted to, I could just gain hardy again. Like I have to roll for it again. I don't know how that works, but
I mean, I would say that once you got the talent, it resets everything, and you need to like start
and you have
back from -20.
to start it from like the -20. Yeah, I agree. And I'd be okay with doing that.
Yeah, I don't want it to be where people are constantly purchasing talents outside of their career path. I think it should be done wisely and few.
Yeah,
Obviously, with the Lustria campaign, it's a lot more willy-nilly because it's not as, you know, it's kind of a. To be honest, I feel like the Lustria campaign is kind of just a testing ground and like a playground, very light-hearted.
yeah. You like willy nillys, don't you?
Is
Do you
there
like
any
when
other?
I'm
your
excited for our
willies
last
get
session.
punched in?
Yeah, is
I
any
am
other?
too.
Is there any other questions you have, Tim? Are there any other worries about constructs or anything like that? Or are you okay with everything now?
I'm
We'll
okay
think
with
of more in the
everything now.
future.
Yeah.
But
Uh,
my worry is that Josh is going to want to nerf them again. I actually really quite like a lot of the systems we've got set up right now. Especially like one of my main problems was that I feel like, especially if you get like your endurance to 90, 95, you can just channel as much as you want. So I think like there's still a cap on how powerful you can make a construct, right?
Like I said, the biggest thing is just the repercussions to making constructs. Like,
Well, I mean, it's so unintentionally we've sort of solved that issue via potions and artifacts, right?
and then also like the controlling the constructs is another big thing.
Yes,
It's like,
that's a big thing.
okay.
So my that's why I'm specifically saying making a powerful construct. I had an issue with it before today. Because my problem was if you solve the issue with losing strength by gaining very high endurance, there's nothing keeping you from making a 3,000 CN construct. That's the size of a mountain and has 1,000 arms and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
yeah.
So the rule that we instituted was if a construct is over 300
It
CN,
starts to be overcast.
it starts to be overcast.
Wait. Why would it be that? Why don't we just use the 10 channeling rule power? The rule.
What?
This one was what Daniel preferred, or this was what Josh
Josh,
preferred.
don't put me into
Oh,
this.
okay.
Don't put me into this.
I
So
don't think it
did we get rid of
really-
the rule for? Did we get rid of the rule
So
for
we
10
have
CL?
not addressed how miscasts are gonna wait 10 CL. What do you mean?
The 10 casting.
What do you mean the 10 casting?
For every 10. Sorry, I'm saying it all wrong. For every 10 turns channeling, you start to do miscasts every turn. Doesn't that solve
that
it
a thing?
itself? Yeah,
Yeah, that's the price of
just-
power. Yeah,
price of power. Doesn't that solve
okay.
itself? Like we don't need the CN cap
yeah,
then.
it does kind of solve itself actually. Yeah.
That's true. Well, either way,
You could
30,
make it 10.
300 CN is about 10 casts.
Yeah.
No, it's it's like over 13. Wait, so you're saying that if I channel more than 10 times, I mean my contract is a little bit cheaper.
If you channel more than 10 times, every time after the 10th, you'll start miscasting. If I'm correctly, is that correct, Daniel?
Yes.
What do you
that's
mean
correct.
start miscasting? Like you'll miscast every time, or you have a chance to?
You
No,
every turn you miscast.
Every turn you miscast.
I see.
Beyond that turn. So I mean,
I might need to make the construct a little bit weaker. I might have to. I think I'm okay. I do think I'm okay. Yeah.
I mean, but now with the
you can always take the
potions-
gamble.
but
I
here's
mean,
the
this is a
thing-
minor miscast.
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
Riddle.
it's
with the potions now you can buy a channeling potion, and
that's true.
there you go, boom, done.
My thing is what was it? I don't know. I had something to say. Yeah, yeah. I could take the gamble. You're right, Tim. So I have to channel 11 or 12 times, assuming average rolls.
Mhm.
Which puts me just over the number, which is risky. But yeah, with the potion, it's solved.
And if you really want to, you can just buy a drought of power.
No.
I'm just saying it's there.
I don't think Drought of Power. My worry with the Drought of Power is I buy it and then I roll like it too.
Yeah, that is something that could very well happen.
Like I think with +3 CL on every channel via the other potion you've mentioned, that's more than enough.
Definitely.
Um,
I'm just saying it as
unless
like
I get
backup.
unless I get like exceedingly unlucky.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying the options there, right? Never too bad having
The option?
options.
The options there, is it?
So
Okay, well I'm gonna have to do my rolls at some point. I'll talk to Josh about that tomorrow.
so
But he's gonna want to be there. I'm also gonna have my assistant help me since he can give me +1 SL.
can give you +1 as well.
I didn't know that's how it worked.
Yes, assisted test.
Oh, you actually have an assistant. You actually have
Yes,
an apprentice.
an apprentice, but he's not really So I'm having him be like they have perpetual apprentices in the Colleges of Magic, which is like you're a wizard but you're kind of shit at it.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be the way that I've got it structured. He's the one that's actually running the workshop, and he's a perpetual apprentice. And then I'm sort of like you have to have a real wizard in control of it. But my character's he does not have the skills. He's a combat mage and an alcoholic. He can't run the workshop. So he has to be there, but the other guy's doing the actual running of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And because
Can you
he's
say
an
it again?
apprentice,
sorry.
he's a perpetual apprentice.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
He's going to be the one running my workshop.
Yeah.
On behalf of the college. Because
Yep.
in my mind, the college needs a wizard there to, like an actual wizard there.
Yep.
But my character's like, he's a battle wizard. He's dog shit at running shit. And he's an
Let's
alcoholic.
just leave it to
You
the
don't want-
apprentice. He'll figure it out. We'll just go out and fight things.
Exactly. Like
a little bit
like,
irresponsible, but he
the
seems
way
a
I
bit
see it
reckless,
is,
so.
There's a tactical sense, which is the Empire wants to have a powerful wizard in the middle of Marienburg. I don't know if you know this, Tim, but the Colleges of Magic got disbanded 15 years before Marienburg seceded. And then
Interesting.
when Marienburg seceded, the Empire got its ass kicked. A large portion of the reason why is because Marienburg had elf mages. The Empire didn't have mages at all.
Oh,
because they disbanded the colleges.
yeah.
So after that, they brought back the colleges. That's 70 years before a campaign.
Interesting.
So, the idea is, yeah. So, anyways, slightly off topic was that, but interesting little lore thing. So they want to have a mage in Marienburg. They want to have a workshop in
Yes.
Marienburg. Also, to me, it makes sense that the people doing the commercial stuff for the colleges would be these apprentice wizards, since they have more time to learn skills and trades that are outside of magic.
Mhm.
So makes sense on every. So he's not really he's not really my apprentice per se. I do have authority over him, but it's like I can't push it, right? It's like I'm a bad like a deadbeat boss in a way. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean,
More of a problem than anything else.
you do go out drinking. That is a thing you do.
That is what the thing I do. I
Or
do have
another question.
alcohol dependency 1.
So, is there potential for there to be a hidden army here, or is it just one person? It's
Oh,
1
no.
of 20. It's just
What do you mean a hidden army?
like I don't know. I some games will like do stuff like that.
No, that should be just the one guy.
Like that was
What's the military power? On the
Oh, what? What
level of control. Yeah, look at the
sorry.
No. It's like on the settlement. Look at its how happy it is.
Ooh, someone else responded.
It's right below its name. Its name like on the map.
It's
The green
decent control.
face.
Yeah, it's 5.
Military presence. How much is military presence? 1.
Military presence 1. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's the way to tell. Okay.
Yeah. It's the one army. It's the one guy there.
This guy is
Is all-
trying to. This guy doesn't like me that much. I'm trading with other guys, so I'm thinking about taking the settlement and then trading it to him because that'll be have a full settlement and then become friends with him.
It's a good way to do it. I like doing that. You're playing High Elves, right?
Yeah, I am. I am playing the Techless, the guy that starts down here, and I'm just completely ditching this place. I gave most of it to the Lizardmen, but I can't give much more.
Yeah, fair enough.
I can give the capital to the Lizardmen, so
Telecus.
Techless, right? Yes,
Yeah.
it's Tech-
Well, I'm glad, Murdo, your construct can't just be stolen from you.
Photos.
But actually, meh. Okay,
I mean, it can be. It's just there would be a way to like get it back.
it would be
realistically.
stolen very temporarily.
Yes. it would.
Yeah, and I'd have to not be nearby.
Play this one out.
Yeah. There's also the I remember the tongue thing, the saying something against your will.
Oh, that's true.
But then again, but
I think that should still work, but like it's just
did we
like,
resolve the whole? Did we resolve the? I can't remember now. But did we resolve the whole paradoxical question of telling a construct an order? But then
We haven't, but specifically, I think if you tell it to never obey you again, it has to listen to that command because that command. I think I think there's
Okay,
a bit of a difference between like stop and run because it's like there's nothing preventing you from doing running after stopping, but when you say don't listen to anything I say, that is like
but isn't
its
that
command will take priority, and then it no longer listens to you because that's what it's like. It can't even hear what you're saying
but
at
it's-
that point.
But isn't it programmed to essentially always obey you?
Yes, which it will be because the last command you gave it was never listen to you, which means it has to follow that command until the next command, which it cannot get another command.
But it can still. The thing is, it can still hear you.
Yes.
Okay. So
I think a wizard would never tell it to do that
Here's the thing.
realistically.
Okay, here's what I would do because I think this makes a lot of sense. I think the question, instruction of never listen to me anymore is too complicated for a construct because I think
Why?
it literally couldn't understand it.
Are you saying that in the premise of like it has to listen.
Yeah,
so, like,
because it
can't
has
understand
to
it as a
listen,
concept.
so it can't understand not listening. It can't. It literally cannot understand not listening because it has to listen. You can say listen to this other guy for a while, but that doesn't take away that creator's
I
power
think you could
over it.
reboot it. Like, I think you probably could. Like, I imagine, like, with the sense of powering it down, you could power it back up. Like, that would work realistically. A reset.
So what?
Like, I don't
Whenever.
see.
So what?
So
Whenever
would it be like
someone.
if the witch took control of you and the witch told you to say, "Don't ever listen to me," you know, which realistically the witch would tell it to attack you guys, not to listen,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
not to listen anymore. But if they did do that, because the wizard would never do that willingly to themselves, then in that case, you would just have to basically power down the construct and re-give it life, and then it would probably be fine
You
again.
said a wizard would never willingly say that, but didn't you talk about wizards willingly like giving over?
Giving up control, yes.
Yes. So they
But like I
would.
said, it wouldn't be fully under my control, which is I think what we were getting at, because it's magically linked.
but like
So like if it were to get shut down and rebooted or something, if it were to
I
ever be
feel like
destroyed,
that
it would
is a
need
lot.
the original
I feel
caster.
like that's a lot more convoluted and complicated than it literally not being able to understand it. Because you
I
say
guess I'm just trying to use logic
about
with how the system works
you're
from what we understand.
talking about like powering it down and powering it back up. Like, it doesn't have a reset button, you know.
No,
Yeah.
but you can get rid of the magic in it and give it new life, essentially.
I think if you just tell it a new, like you say, oh, don't listen to me. I think that just doesn't work as an order.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I just think it cannot understand it.
Like maybe you can have it prioritize other people's orders, but
But here's the thing, I don't think it can do that either. Because if you give an
yeah.
order that conflicts with the others, how does it handle that? Like,
Jesus.
I think that a construct should always obey and be under the command of the
It's creator.
creator, yeah.
As in prioritizing the creator. I mean, can we just do that? Like you're not
We
going
can just
to
do
be.
it for simplicity's sake if we want to, but like,
I mean,
Like,
that's
it-
good for us. That's good for all of us because you're going to be making your own constructs anyways. Theoretically, if you get.
I'm not a
the
huge fan of
Pandaren
it, but if
stuff.
it's for simplicity's sake and gamification, I'm
I
okay with that.
okay,
But, like,
I don't think it's gamification. I think it's the opposite.
I think it makes
Like, this thing's-
complete sense.
I think it makes complete sense as well.
simplicity's very, very pretty.
I don't think it's gamification at all.
Yeah.
Like the rules, like or in the book, it says it does specify creator. It makes sense that there's a link between you and the thing, because you're the caster and it's your spell. It just makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, again, why do you want there to be a spell that lets you?
I don't want there to be.
Okay.
It doesn't because it exists doesn't mean I
Well-
want it to be exist.
Daniel,
Like,
can you wiggle your belly like a
if-
big bowl of jelly?
Like, I think if you want a take over someone's construct spell, if any of you guys do want that, I think it should be around 15 to 16 CN, maybe even higher, maybe like 20. And it should be a caster versus owner, and the construct is kind of in the middle, and you're playing tug of war with it.
No, you should not be able to play tug of war.
Why?
If,
You're hijacking,
you have-
forcing your magic onto it, and breaking the psychic link.
No, I think you're going to a different system because if the premise is that they are linked to it from the cast, which is what we talked about and how it would work.
Mhm.
No matter what is linked to you, because of that cast, it knows you as its like owner because you've casted it. You can't hijack that.
But you are essentially unraveling the magical like link.
Well, then in that case, you should be able to dispel constructs. Same logic. Do you think
kinda
that should work that way?
Kind of already can.
No, like literally just through dispelling.
That's how it is in the base.
Like any wizard can do it.
Kind of already can.
If that's how that works. I'm not talking about a spell. I'm saying literally any wizard untrained could do it.
What to do? They
And
can
if you
just
want it to work that way, then it would work the same.
why? I know. Again, this isn't something I want. I'm saying if anyone is
Okay.
interested in it.
Are you wooden?
Okay, are you saying there's a spell to take control of other people's
No.
constructs?
I'm saying
that doesn't
if
make
you
sense.
would want there to be a spell, because okay, someone pointed out here in second edition. This was with necromancy, to be fair. A stronger necromancer took control of a weakened necromancer.
Okay, yeah, you can
zombies.
dispel.
That's
Why not?
normal.
Sure, you can dispel it. You just have to channel to the CN of the.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's
You just have to channel
280.
to the ECN of the construct.
Actually, yeah, I agree. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, sure. If you want to
Yeah,
dispel a
that's what I'm
construct, you
saying.
can.
That's literally what I'm saying.
Okay, I'm fine with
I don't
that.
see why. I don't see why you couldn't.
But
I think
the,
that's
the,
fair.
the big thing is like, so yeah, there's a thing for necromancy to do that. That's like a necromancy exclusive thing. That's not a construct thing. Unless you're saying you do the same thing with the familiar, make it familiar, like because pull against its
That's
master, right?
But that's the
What's the
literal
difference?
masters. I mean, I thought we made a distinction between familiars and constructs.
What would be the distinction then?
Familiar is a part of the master's essence, while the construct is just a magical link.
So by the way,
Okay.
Taco, we're currently waiting for Josh to join call.
Yeah, he's.
About
But we
4
decided
hours
that
ago,
magical
he
link
said
was
he'd-
decided.
About 4 hours ago, he said he'd join call in 30
That's
minutes.
what do you mean, Tim?
No. Okay, sorry, I didn't finish. But the magical link is sent off the cast, not the caster owning it. Because if that's the case, Daniel, then I would be able to like take control of constructs, other people's constructs, which you were
Yes,
heavily
that's
against.
okay. No. So I'm saying there is a spell you have to channel and cast, and then also make a test between yourself and the original creator.
Well, I've been on the road most of today and went to go visit my grandpa up in Wisconsin.
I will never allow.
What does your grandpa think of
Oh, sorry.
Total War Warhammer rules?
I think they're for nerds.
Well, yeah, I don't think it would be an unopposed test. The original caster would definitely oppose it.
Hold on, Daniel, are you talking about making a spell that takes control of the construct from the person?
Yes, like it literally rips it off from them forcibly. Now, I'm not saying we should make.
I think
it.
that should be. I think that spell should also be dispellable, though.
Yes, it should. So you can dispel it
Every
before it
spell's
goes off. So, like, let's say they cast it, you have a chance to dispel it.
No, I think it should be a persistent spell.
A persistent spell.
So you can dispel it after it's been cast.
I see. I mean, I could see that temporarily losing control of it.
In fact, if you wanted to, we could rework the existing spell to, instead of knocking them out, you wrest control from them.
What do you guys think is more interesting? Do you think putting it to sleep or wresting control? Wresting control would
Putting it to
cost
sleep.
more.
All right, putting to sleep then.
Putting it to sleep then. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with me.
Well, it will be. I mean, if they wrest control of that thing from me, it can kill 5 Slatimers already.
Okay,
Taco,
but-
we tested that, by the way.
Oh no.
The construct that I made could kill 5 Slatimers.
yes,
And
and
that's Daniel's
Wow.
character.
and here's the thing, Murdo.
It's because they don't have torrent, Murdo.
If you really wanted, I could see you give.
Fortune or fate points. Then.
I could see you giving some armor to the construct as well if you felt like it. Because
I-
armor is a creature trait as well.
Yeah, I know, but I'd have to. So, I don't want to be. I'm gonna go over it again. So we're removing trained as traits that you can give to your construct.
Yeah, I think
That
yeah.
does get me back, I think, something like 10 CN.
Hmm.
I don't want to be pedantic about it. Like, I'd rather just. I think it's strong enough as it is. Okay. It's like.
It is very strong and very.
It
hard
is
to
very
kill.
strong. It's theoretically, it's quite squishy to ranged attacks. And when I say squishy, I don't necessarily mean that. And the thing is, the thing's already immortal
Yeah,
Right.
because Die Hard. Yeah.
because of Die Hard. And mind you, there's no fucking way that Seraphon knows the damn thing as Die Hard. So let's say
Yeah.
we fight in like the forest. The thing goes down and we have to run away. Surely I can just go back later and pull the parts together. And like
Surely.
their forces would have just left them there.
Though it would be really funny if he took something like an important piece as like a trophy,
You know?
because I could see that happening.
Yeah. Well, Taco's here. Should we work on his miracles?
No, that's a ChatGPT thing that Josh does.
Oh God, he uses AI for that.
Yeah.
Someone ought to fucking like rape him.
Obviously, we do have to go through them because they're pretty silly. But
Yeah,
yeah.
Taco, today, especially for me and Daniel, has been a Warhammer rule discussion day.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
let me tell you this, Taco. I wake up, I get on my PC. Josh, Murdo, Josh, me, and Keva start talking about like rules and constructs and
First thing in the
magic.
morning for all of us, mind you.
Yeah, we all
And
just
all
pretty
I
much
want
watch.
to all I want to do is hit a person with an axe and blow a little
I-
cold air at them. That's all
I
want.
then
Well, this is a
then
problem with magic.
yeah, I then had a little break. Then we kept talking about rules with Tim for about 6 hours. No, for about 4 hours, and then I had a session, Warhammer session, for 3 hours, and then after the Warhammer session, we joined call and we started talking about magic again.
And that's been going on
constructs.
for the past like 4 hours or so.
Yes,
3.5 to 4 hours.
and we've made good progress at least.
Oh God! See, Tim, when we lose our patience over like discussing shit like this, it is because we already talked about it for like 5 to 6 hours
Yep.
earlier in the day with
Oh
2 other
my
people. I'm not mad
Oh,
at
yeah.
you. I'm mad about like. I'm not even mad, honestly. I do enjoy talking about this stuff.
I would not be able to last in that conversation. I just
You
fucking
never need
leave.
to worry about it. The only time you'd ever need to worry about it is if we changed anything about miracles.
Well, and even then, I think Taco would probably be like, "Do whatever the fuck you want."
Yeah, he will. He'd be like, "I trust you
Oh,
guys. Just
fuck.
fucking do it."
I don't give a
fucking
shit, dude.
Kill my character. Fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not part of this conversation.
You think my miracles are too strong? Nerf them. You think they're too weak? Buff them. Just do it. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just trying to play with my friends,
As
man.
long as they're not dog shit,
Who cares?
I'll just hit a guy with my axe.
Tim's
And I'll pray a little bit. That's like what I
Pray a
get.
little bit. Fail my prayer test.
Oh man, yeah, I like how your character right now just is trying to pray for the life of him, but just can't. And now you're going to a warrior priest where you have to pray all the time.
God, I
Bro.
really want to see Wrath of the Gods brought back. Holy
No,
Bro,
shit!
I
think
rolled
they're
like
too shit.
at 100.
I
Fucking
love it.
Wrath of the Gods is too fucking egregious. Like, holy shit. That table, Tim, have you looked at that table?
I have not, no.
It makes miscasts look like baby little pansy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's easier to get, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. So how
Because
you?
there's no etheric attunement for them.
Yeah. So how
yeah.
how it works is if you fumble, so crit failure, you suffer Wrath of the Gods, and if you roll and your unit's die is lower than the amount of sin points you have, you also roll on Wrath of the Gods, even if it was a success.
Now, the problem is, a lot of the effects, even the lower level ones, like reduce your rolls for like prayer tests.
Yeah.
So it can compound itself where over and over and over again. And again, there's no effects that grant you bonuses to prayer. Like how with magic you can make it a familiar and getting like 100 and like with prep time a wizard can theoretically make it very easy to cast. You only have your skill for these chumps. And there's so many effects on there that reduce your skill. Like straight up -10 to prayer tests. Anything to do with your god. There's like 3 or 4 of them. Below rolling a 100.
at least it's at least it's easier to get rid of sin points. I will
And a
say.
lot of them last for like weeks, some hours, some days.
Yeah, it's
It's
it can get pretty harsh. I mean, I still kind of like it. I think it'd be really fun to have because it would because I think it would add a lot more to the whole scriptures thing and abiding by them.
I like sin points as an idea.
I do too. I mean, I will say that whenever you do roll on Wrath of the Gods, you do lose a sin point. So
Is that true? I had no clue. Never mind. It's not that bad.
yeah, it's it doesn't. Yeah, that's how you lose sin points through Wrath of the Gods. But you can also like donate a lot to your like church, or you can go
I
on
think
a
you should be able to have
penance.
negative sin points. I think
I
you
mean,
should be able to have negative sin
no,
points.
but what I do think should happen is that in the make
I
the
do, but I think gaining negative sin points should be way harder to get. Right? Like, so you're at 0, you do the temple clear that like Katarina did, for example.
what
You
would
have
it?
-1 sin points is.
Oh yeah, I guess that acts as like a buffer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
And
think every
it's
god
just
should
like
have
that's just
it.
like a free thing.
I don't think every god should have it though.
Oh god, Daniel, I think your lips would taste so good on my asshole.
Fuck you. No, I think I wouldn't mind if like Raya and
Oh.
what's her face fucking
I
Shalaya
don't
had it,
care.
but the other gods,
I
I
don't
don't
care,
know.
to be honest.
Yeah, it's not magic. It's not fun to talk about.
Just don't care. I
Don't
had enough
care.
talking about it. Don't care, mate.
Don't fucking care, mate. Oh,
Yeah, I've got to
jeez.
work out an accent for my wizard. Any suggestions?
A German one.
Nope.
Nazi.
But he just said that.
Okay. Oh my. What if you were a literal Nazi and you did the Hitler salute?
No,
Oh,
I
no,
don't want to do a German accent.
That's not original. on them.
Also, Aldorfians have English accents,
yeah.
so it wouldn't make sense anyways. You stupid bitch.
Well, I mean, you can do any accent you want, can't you? It's just like
I know, that's why I'm asking
Creative
for
freedom.
ideas. And I don't want to do no German accent.
no German.
It'd be
no
a different
English.
idea.
Uh,
I'm okay with English, but like what
English.
English? Because there's a lot of different English accents.
Cockney.
Cockney?
Cockney.
Yeah.
Cockney. I don't know that Cockney.
Mm.
What?
I was thinking of Saruman.
Let's hear your
Saruman.
Saruman voice.
I have to work on it. Well, give me something to say.
Yeah. Fuck. What do
Give
you
me
say?
a script.
I
need a drink of beer.
need a drink of beer.
Someone fetch me my flask.
I haven't burnt down a building today.
That building looks enticingly fireable. And flammable. Is that okay? Does that work?
I think that works.
Does it sound
A land will
Saruman-y?
be stained with the
It
blood
reminds
of
me of how
Rohan.
it reminds me of how Saruman would sound in the books, but not
Oh,
Christopher
Saruman.
Lee.
Yeah.
Do you think we said Sauron, Tim?
Yeah, I thought you said Sauron. I was really confused.
Oh,
I'm
no,
like, hold
Sauron.
on,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's-
Here, I'll do my
Saruman, yeah.
Sauron accent. I'm staring at you guys.
No, because there's rings of power now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Wings of Power. I'm a gay little femboy.
Galadriel, you should have sex with me, Galadriel. Galadriel, have sex with me. There you go. That's pretty
Dude,
much
what
it.
if Sauron was actually the good guy all along?
There are some people who believe that.
True.
I believe what?
Dude, the orcs were just oppressed.
That Sauron was the good guy all along. The orcs were just oppressed, and they were minorities.
But they cut down the tree.
So first off, orcs are the majority. There's way more orcs than there are humans in the Middle Earth, and they rape,
So you'd
pillage,
feel right
murder,
at home.
and kill wherever they
you'd
go.
feel really at home.
And they're probably all Scottish, like Murdo. So
No, I don't think so. What the dog doing? I
Tim.
can't. Just lick me on the face.
Tim.
You can't stop me from hugging and kissing you, no
So
matter
ho-
how much you want to.
So how many constructs are you gonna have, Tim?
3.
As
Oh.
many
Oh,
as
Tim.
as
I was gonna
allowed.
make 3 of my really big ones.
You
I
gonna
mean,
make
I'll lose, like-
probably could from a business. To be frank.
I'll make 10, maybe 12 strength. Oh yeah, I'd be okay with
Okay,
losing like 20.
so
I'd have like a 1
I,
in
I
strength.
will say
bonus,
that's
but-
probably not gonna happen until after the battle.
I have
the
a
battle.
question. Can I have a lucky
Zip
rock?
Even-
battle.
Can you have a lucky rock?
It doesn't do anything, but can I have it?
No.
Oh,
You have no clue how busted lucky rocks are in Warhammer. They don't provide you any stat bonuses or anything, but like RP wise, they're busted.
RP wise, they're busted.
Yeah. Like if you go to a
Uh,
gambling den and you put your lucky rock on the table, everyone else tends to just like fold immediately.
Otherwise, you had to spell fireball.
Tim, did you put your wizard into melee range?
Yeah, I wanted to see if you could do some.
He can.
He isn't actually mage. That's gonna be me in combat.
He has weapon strength. That is true. But he's also made of paper mache.
Wait, does he have Ruby Ring of Ruin? That would be so funny if he does. Why does he have a bound spell? He has it right there. Oh, but his has 4 uses. This has got to be a techless item. I mean, it's techless. It is techless.
I like how that's always the
they-
answer with techless. Oh, it's techless though.
Didn't
Yeah,
they
he just
rework
breaks all the
Techless
rules.
campaign as well?
If I'm not mistaken, Techless was casting high magic when he was like a kid. So
Is he really
Well,
that
he-
powerful?
He is
he's
the
a
exception.
actually?
prodigy. He's a prodigy.
What a nerd.
I mean, he is a named character, so
He's a named character.
Yeah, I know he's more than a main named character at that point.
Yeah,
High
Techless
magic
is,
as a youngin. Jesus.
yeah, he's dummy strong, and he was really arrogant about it too.
shocker.
He was
Tell
like,
you
"Yeah,
what, though,
I did it."
I could
Sorry.
put a
Speaking
put a
about
dwarven
how we
axe through
hate
his
elves,
head and
man,
see how
man,
his
them
high elf
Somalians,
magic
man,
works there.
I fucking hate Somalians, man. Anyway,
You got something to say about Somalians? Go ahead.
bro, I've already said my bit about Somalians.
Did you run into one on your road trip?
Oh fuck!
He did, didn't he?
Did you run in? You did, didn't you?
It was in Wisconsin, man. Like, what are they doing? Leave me alone.
You can thank the fucking Jews. Thank you, Jews.
I'm
Uh,
happy.
Tim, I think you need to land your Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
There's a button in
Isn't
the
it just
bottom left.
In the bottom left, that looks like wings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Toggle flying.
Also, I don't know if it'll allow you to capture it if it's a flying unit. It might.
It might
keyword might-
not.
The keyword
Yeah,
might
looks like it's not.
cancel
I-
the capture progress.
I will say I am happy, Tim, that you are happy with the rules.
He never said he was happy with them. He said he was
well,
okay with
he's
them.
okay with them.
Rules are much better now. I can see your guys' signs, so I think it's okay.
I'm very worried that Josh is gonna nerf the shit more. I think there's a solid possibility that he does.
I mean, I think all Josh wants is more. He doesn't mind He doesn't want to take away the power. He just wants more risk.
Yeah. But the thing is, we were already doing a decent amount of risk, as it were. Like, the only reason, quite frankly, not really. I mean, yeah. I guess.
I mean, personally, I wouldn't mind if he nerfed it more, but I don't think it's needed.
Yeah. I might give, speaking of my construct, I might give control of controlling it to someone else when we're in combat. But I don't know who that could be.
I mean, it might be Taco's character, to be honest.
No, because Taco's gonna be in melee.
Oh,
Why would you want to give up control of it?
Because I want to be in melee.
Oh, okay.
the only range character we have is Tim.
Yeah.
And
Everyone else is very melee.
but
Even-
imagine I give it like my worry is I give it control to Tim, and then Tim reveals his evil plan. Like,
And it
what's the
hits
difference?
everyone.
Like, what's the difference between giving Tim control and giving Seraphon himself control?
I know, right?
Like, can someone tell me if there's like an actual mechanical difference between these two?
That oh God, I need to talk to Josh about that for cat's sake. I think.
Oh, didn't they talk about didn't Caves talk to Josh? Did they do that finally?
Yeah, they did. They talked.
Interesting. All right, well we're well on our way to Marienburg then.
Josh is, from what Kevin has told me, Josh told him to, play as if there are no restrictions, and Josh will deal with those restrictions.
Sounds
So we're
good.
gonna die.
So that
Sounds good.
okay, so
Well-
I'm going to make it very clear when I talk to Josh that don't make it impossible for us to win.
Well, I just think Seraphon shouldn't have omnipotence.
I agree. Oh,
Yeah.
definitely. And I don't think he will have omnipotence. And I think that
I think-
yeah, even though I
shouldn't
trust,
have omnipotency.
even though I don't think Kevez would metagame, I'm still not going to reveal anything of ours to him.
The thing is, I feel like everyone to some degree metagames on accident.
Yeah, but I'm talking like serious metagaming, like planning around something you
Intentional.
would. Yeah.
Like you think that he might int us
No. So
intentionally. You think he's gonna int
I think he might know a
intentionally
piece of.
metagame?
I think he might, like, let's say he found out a piece of vital information about us that he didn't know before, and I think subconsciously he might work towards that without really seeing it because he knows it's there, right?
It's true.
That's why that's what I mean. So that's why I don't want to trust him with anything. Not because I don't trust necessarily him, but subconsciously everyone's gonna. I feel like everyone is
Yeah,
gonna have that.
and then also like to some degree, if he already knows about it, like there's like an opposite aspect where he tries too hard to not take it into account, right?
Exactly, to where he ints us. Or ints into us.
Yeah, he helps us out.
Yeah, I really don't want Josh to give him omnipotence though. That is something I'm gonna hammer home.
Is he playing as Seraphon, not just in fights, but in the background?
Yes. Playing as
Thought
Seraphon,
so.
the fight, not just fights, but the background, his plans, everything.
Yeah.
Do you not like that, Tim?
Not
I
a
think
huge fan of it.
that's
I think it makes it I think it makes it more fun.
I just don't think it's really like, how does Josh give him information? That's like the big thing.
I mean, I'd imagine Seraphon already has probably some spies. Josh would have to determine what his spies find out.
Mhm.
I bet he's also got some ability to like scry, for instance.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Like who knows? Maybe that, I don't know. We'll have to see.
I mean, what do you mean? How would he get information, Tim? What do you mean?
How would Josh decide what information to tell
I mean, I think he should.
That's how I'm thinking of it.
Yeah.
How I see it is that I mean, he kind of just reports it back, kind of like a what happened type thing. Like, okay, his plans
Of what happened during session?
No, more so what happened overall. So obviously not during combat, but after combat. Let's say we win, right? And he says to us, okay, your guys lost the fight, right? because that'll be obvious if he lost, and then he can decide from there
Yeah.
what to do. And then, obviously, like you said, his spies will give him whatever, and so on and so forth.
Spies scrying,
Spies, scrying, and whatever else.
whatever Taco tells him.
I think
Oh.
because
What?
I think because Josh is very
Because Taco's so evil? Oh, never mind.
because Josh is so busy. It gives like the enemy a real gives us our enemy a real challenge. I am going to
Yeah,
hammer home.
That's right. Slacking is so hard.
I-
Man, I had to sit in a hot spring in Japan for a few months.
I am going to like super hard home to not make it so hard to where it is unfun. That is something I am going to hammer home.
Yes.
There's a difference between challenging and unfun, right? Like, if it's obvious we're gonna lose, don't send it at us.
I don't want. Man, my fucking gonna get targeted, man. This thing's gonna get one combat session in. Next combat session, all of the goddamn wizards are gonna have fucking rape my construct spell.
Yeah, I'm.
You're using a construct? Fuck, man. Rape
Okay, so
how much
here's
HP
you know,
Seraphon
flat.
has? Because he's probably gonna have more HP, which means I'm probably gonna be focused out of the fight. I'm
so
just gonna
minimally 30.
just die.
Minimally 30.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then that means I'm gonna be wiped out immediately.
How?
What?
I'm presuming he's a mage.
Of course he's a mage.
teleport.
What do you
And
mean you're gonna get wiped out immediately? How does that work?
because if the point is to win the combat, he's gonna target the backline first, squishy backline.
So
especially
make
as a
yourself not
mage.
squishy?
I mean,
I mean,
it's the premise
okay.
that like
you have to understand this character has flaws as well. What their flaws are, we don't know yet. But I mean, a big one I'm gonna point out is probably hubris.
That's not a flaw. That's just a decent item.
Okay. Like
it gets
he-
better with more
he-
people with kill center.
like-
I don't think that's proving
Anyways,
your point.
my point is yeah, right? Jesus. Why wouldn't he target the squishy people?
like I feel like with a lot of bad guys, at least in Warhammer, it's not their outright, them not being strong enough. It's something in their mind that makes them do a poor decision. Whether it's hubris, their want to betray people, etc., etc. Like,
My thought is there is a spell that just gives you a bunch of armor. Just cast it. Then you're not a squishy backline anymore.
yeah.
Daniel, what do you think about that Lord Death spell that just insta one shots if you cast it correctly?
I don't like it.
What
That's
spell
why
is
it's
that?
nerfed.
What is the nerf version?
It only targets one person.
Is it insta death?
No, it is. Yeah, it's a 1d10. Same thing. So it's a chance. There is a chance of instant death, but it targets only one person. And does it have a duration? No, it's instant.
Can't you just overcast it?
Yes, you can, but overcast then you have to go through individual people, and the max overcast is what, 4?
Can you send me the rules for how it's changed?
Sure.
There's
That
a
sounds
spell I
pretty
was
bad.
looking into.
What's the name of this spell?
Crystal Maze.
Oh,
Not
Crystal
Crystal
Maze. Oh.
Not Crystal Maze.
Oh.
There's a Lord Death spell that makes like a field that
You're talking about the Purple Son of Xerxes. Oh, that.
yes,
What's the problem with that spell?
it has a one-shot ability.
I don't care. Who cares?
Okay.
What?
Perfect.
What's its
I'll get
one-shot
that spell.
ability?
So if you have +4 SL in the casting test, you can summon the Purple Son of Xerxes, and in a 1-yard area, anything that touches the sun has to make a challenging cool test or instantly die.
That's not too bad.
It's really not.
Is it a challenge? Cool test.
It's
not
a
that bad.
challenging, yeah.
Okay.
It's really good against weak will targets, people who we aren't fighting.
I don't think Seraphon will have a problem with a challenging cool test.
I don't think Seraphon can fail a challenging cool test outside of 96 to 100.
What do you mean can fail? What do you mean can fail? He definitely can fail him. Oh, outside of 90. Okay, never mind.
You think
Yeah.
he has over 90 and cool?
Yes. I
Yeah, I don't know
Really
about
is
that
a
one.
boss.
I definitely think he has over 19 cool.
I mean, it's still a good spell,
Yeah, it is a good spell.
and it's an AOE.
Yeah, and the normal AoE for it is pretty good because it's suffocating as well, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You'd suffocate all over my PP, Daniel.
Like, where is it? Let me look at Balthazar. What are you like, Balthy?
That's the name of my first ever Dungeons
Okay.
and Dragons character.
Balthazar Gelt, what do you have for
Sterling
cool?
currently has a character named Balthazar.
Okay,
but
yeah.
mine was
Okay,
named-
so
Mine was Balazar rather than Balthazar.
Balthazar Gelt, for
Ah, I see.
example, has
I like
over
that.
100 in cool. It's not crazy to imagine that Seraphon also has over 100 in cool.
Yeah.
He was a silver dragonborn paladin. It's pretty cool.
I have an idea then.
Big Paladin
What's
fan over
your
here.
idea, Tim?
Big paladin fan.
Oh, just wait and see.
Oh, he's got his fingers arched. What a guy! Look at him. Ooh.
He's gonna use Crystal Maze.
Just wait and see.
I mean, keep it a secret if you want, but it'd be really funny if you say wait and see, you try and do it, and Josh says no. That would be
I mean-
so funny.
I mean, I don't think it's anything game breaking. I think it's just everything we've discussed, I think would allow it. It's nothing game breaking, it's just like optimization, I suppose.
What exactly is it then?
No.
You-
Tough.
Bro, he said wait and see.
This is okay.
Yeah,
yeah,
No,
make
no,
it
fair
tough.
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? I forgot you're an evil character. You don't wanna reveal your hand.
You're so
I'm not
evil.
evil.
You really are.
Oh my god.
Man,
I'm-
whenever I hear
Oh,
so
and
let me find it
also,
for you real quick.
by the way, if a spell, I just want to point this out. If a spell gives a negative, and then you cast another spell that gives a negative to the same thing, it doesn't stack. Just gonna point that out.
Is it the same for positives?
Same for positives, yes.
Interesting. Thank you, that is good to know.
So before
I'll
you
keep that in mind.
do anything like that, don't even try.
Oh, I was gonna turbo max like that was one of the things, one of the ideas. But
Yeah,
I
no,
have
you
plans.
can't
I
do
have
that.
plans.
Negative 40,
So-
cool tat. Negative 80.
But Tim, this is whenever Daniel says this to you, this is how I envision him.
Honestly, we just need a Carrick Ranger with a bunch of points and 2 crits. We give him 1 resilience
Yeah, that
point.
is that is Daniel.
Well, what is
I love
it? What is it, Taco?
I'll send it to you 1 second.
SpongeBob is like always has the best memes. Like they're immortal.